What's up, Gemini? Welcome to your next 48. Let's see what message the Spirit has for you in the next 48 hours. Once you're seeing this reading, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus, Gemini, Spirit, what messages do you have for the next 48 hours? Take them? Yeah. Okay. No. Okay, so you guys got the Strength card. You got the Page of Wands. You got the Page of Pentacles. Queen of Swords. Four of Cups. Four of Pentacles. Magician. And then you have the King of Pentacles, the Six of Swords, and the Moon. And what's behind the Moon is the Chariot. Okay. Alright, so for the next 48 hours, some of you could be holding back how you feel, what you think, holding back a thought, or even some kind of like action with the Strength card here. You could be dealing with a Leo in the next 48 hours, but I just see someone here that's just kind of like holding back, biting their tongue. So maybe like at work is what I'm hearing, like mostly like maybe something's going on at work and you want to say something, but I feel like somebody's like, well, what's the point, right? Like it's not going to matter. What's the point? So you're definitely holding back. If it's not a work situation or like you're holding back your voice, you could be holding back from a Leo. I see here, like in the next 48 hours, that is so, like, if you are dealing with a Leo, or just in general, if someone's reaching out to you, I just see you kind of like not responding. And if you are, it's very minimal. You're just kind of like not in a place, I'm hearing, to like deal with this person, whoever this is. And if you are holding back, like with some forward movement, I see eventually you will kind of come out, like, I don't know, it's like the next 48 hours, you're like, I just don't want to deal with anybody. Like, really, that's what I'm getting. Because I'm having a hard time, like, really just even saying other than what it is. Like, what it could be. You know what I mean? So, again, you're just holding back. You just don't want to deal with anybody. Others of you, Page of Wands, some of you are going on a new kind of, like, venture in the next 48 hours. I see here... you could have 3 new ideas, possibly 4, but I do see here that there is a forward movement with something that you want to do. So maybe like next 48 hours, I don't know, 24 hours, you could be like, oh, I don't know if I want to do this. And then the following 24 hours, you're like, you know what, I'm going to do it. You embark on something new. So that could be it for some of you, okay? But others of you, yeah, like you're in something new. So either you started a new job, you're planning on moving at the end of the month. There's something here about just like planning like movement. There's a lot of movement cards here, especially towards the end of the spread. So I am seeing here that if you were taking your time or you were dragging your feet or you were uncertain about something that you want to do or somewhere that you want to go, I see you eventually just kind of putting your best foot forward and doing that. With the Page of Pentacles, someone could offer you guys something in the next 48 hours. Like, I just see someone giving you a small gift, right? Like, it could be a gift exchange at work. It could just be someone giving you advice. But someone gives you something. And it's not like a grand gesture. It's just something, like, nice enough. It could be a candy cane. You know what I mean? Like, it's like, hey, you want some candy? Or just something simple. So I see here, like, in the next 48 hours, like, someone gifts you something, like, small. But it's sweet, you know? With the Queen of Swords, some of you guys could be cutting somebody off or cutting somebody out. You could be dealing with a boss. You could be dealing with a mother figure. If you have, if you guys are married, and Queen of Swords doesn't have to necessarily be a female. It is just the energy. But if you're dealing with someone who's very like cutthroat, very blunt, very straight to the point, and you're married to this person, I see that you could be getting into an argument with them in the next 48 hours. Like, there's something here about, like, you might have to match their energy is what I'm hearing. It's like they could be like blunt, like I said, and like just very like unfiltered, and they just piss you off, and you have to kind of use their energy against them as well. So I see you having to be the same kind of way. You are an air sign, so, and this is an air card. So you could be dealing with another air sign. Gemini, Libra, Aquarius. I was gonna say Deborah. Somebody here is named Deborah, or you're dealing with a Deborah, a Debbie Downer possibly. But yeah, and if you're not married to this Queen of Swords, there's just someone in your energy that's just very like, I don't think the Queen of Swords is rude, but like this person could come off as rude, like just very domineering, very overbearing is what I'm hearing. So that's why I think it could be a boss, like just someone that you're like, do you have to micromanage me? Do you have to stand here? Do you have to ask me these questions? Like I see you getting annoyed with someone in the next 48 hours where you're like, fuck, like just go the other way. Like I don't know why you're here, go away, kind of thing. Four Cups, the next 48 hours, some of you could be dwelling, right? I feel like you guys are dwelling. And I haven't picked up a card to show it to you guys, so the fact that I picked up this one, I feel like there's an emphasis on this. Some of you guys are dwelling on a situation that is either long done or long overdue. So I feel like this is a very prominent energy, especially since we're coming now towards the last 3 weeks, right? I think, of December. It's like everything that needs to kind of like even itself out is about to. So I think about like a big finale, right? Like think about like 4th of July. Like you could spend your whole day doing whatever. At the end of the night, you know, there's going to be fireworks, right? No matter where you are, there's fireworks. So what I'm just seeing here is like, this is that culmination, that peak that we're coming in. There's about to be fireworks, right? But the fireworks don't necessarily have to be drama. It's just, I'm seeing them more as like ideas, as truths, as like just flashes of what you need to know to get through next year. So I feel like a lot of you guys are dwelling on situations that didn't work out for you this year, and you're being called to not do that. It's okay to reflect, like I tell people, but like if you're gonna dwell, like it's pointless, right? Like the difference between dwelling and reflecting is dwelling, you're just like, man, like you're sad that something didn't work out. You're like, you can't get over it because you want it back, right? But like reflecting is about understanding what happened, or trying to understand what happened so that you could learn the lesson and move forward. So some of you guys really need to learn how to transmute that energy from dwelling to reflecting, because no matter what, like it happened, and it doesn't mean that like you can't have what it is that you lost. It's just you were meant to lose it right now at this point in time, right? And then maybe something better comes along, or maybe this situation comes back around. So you just have to be optimistic that whatever's happening to you is actually happening for you, so that you can move forward and not hold on to it so much. 4 Pentacles here. You guys are holding on to something, right? Speaking of holding on to, you're holding on to something. I don't see it necessarily being a person, but I am feeling more of like a grudge. Geminis are really good at like holding grudges, but like once you guys kind of could get past it, like it's smooth sailing with you. So I feel like you guys are holding on to a grudge. If it's not a grudge, you're holding on to some sort of secret. Like there's something that you haven't told someone, or there's something that you haven't told anyone, and you're holding on to this. I see you trying to, for some of you in the next 48, I see you telling 1 or 2 people about the situation, because you're tired of holding in the secret. Like you're tired of holding back, right? Because you have 2 cards here. You have the Strength card holding back. You have the 4 of Pentacles. You're holding on to something. So that just tells me and confirms that like there is something you're holding on to that nobody knows about. But I do see you like possibly in the next 48 hours, either you tell 1 or 2 people, or 1 or 2 people find out. That's how they put it. And let me tell you, I hope that they don't find out, because that's just the universe's way of like, I always say, I love the universe, God, spirit, like all that. But I get why they do what they have to do, but like universe is petty. They don't care. They care, but like they don't care how they get it done, like how the message gets done. They're like, you figure it out, we gave it to you, so like you just, now you got to figure it out, clean up our mess, we're always cleaning up yours. Dang, that's messed up. Anyways, that's just what I was hearing. The Magician. Some of you guys in the next 48 hours are manifesting something new. You could be manifesting a way out. Like there's so much energy here that's like tight. Like it's just tight energy, because like I feel, again, like I'm just mostly sensing like 4 Pentacles, 4 Cups here. It's like you guys are just like holding on to something, like almost holding on for dear life, but like in a way you want to let it go. Like you're like, I don't want to be this person. You know, I gotta find a way. So some of you guys are manifesting a way to not be so secretive. You're manifesting a way to kind of try and break the news of something, is what I'm hearing. And so I see here in the next 48, you're focusing on just manifesting something, whether or not you realize it. Whether you're manifesting a new job by looking for a new job, whether you're manifesting, love by going online or going out, it's all, it's kind of like, I'm hearing it's whatever's in your wheelhouse. So whatever you're best at is what you're going to manifest first. So if you're really good with people and you want to manifest a relationship, you're going to manifest a person. If you're really good with money, that's what you're going to manifest first. So just keep that in mind. King of Pentacles, 6 of Swords, and the Moon to the Chariot. Yeah, there's a lot of forward movement here. Some of you guys could be dealing with your dad in the next 48 hours, or again, another boss, a King of Pentacles. This person has a soft spot for you. I don't know who this is, but he has a soft spot for you. And I say he specifically, so this doesn't have to be a man, but like I'm just picking up he. In the next 48 hours, some of you guys could be moving forward with the 6 of Swords. You're moving to calmer waters, and I think it has a lot to do with the previous cards, but I'll go ahead and read the whole spread once I'm done with this. But yeah, I see you guys moving to calmer waters. So if you're having a hard time, in the next 48 hours, you find a way to not have such a hard time. So if you're having a hard time at work, you're coming in more lighthearted, and people are being lighthearted with you, and it's not like this crazy thing anymore, right? Like it's not a burden for you. So you found a way to transmute that. With the Moon, again, there's secrets here. There's something you don't see yet. So either you're going to continue, in the next 48 hours, you're going to continue to debate back and forth whether or not to keep this secret to yourself, or in the next 48 hours, someone's going to divulge a secret to you. They're going to tell you something you didn't know, okay? The Chariot, some of you guys could be traveling in the next 48 hours. You could be going back home to see family, friends. Some of you guys could be getting a new car for Christmas. Like you could get one like in the next 48, or it could just resonate in the next 2 weeks. But yeah, there's travel here. I see a car. I see there, if you're in a long distance relationship, I see you going to see that person, or that person coming to see you. Again, I think it's just like a holiday thing. But yeah, there's a lot of forward movement here. All right, let me go ahead and read this for you guys. With the Strength card, Page of Wands, Page of Pentacles, a lot of you guys are holding back from something new that is coming for you. Like you see here with the Page of Wands, like Page talks about new ventures and like being curious, right? But then like here's this demon. It's not a bad thing, but like when I say coming for you, it's like it is coming for him, and you guys are like running away from it. So I feel like you guys are going to be forced to get out of your comfort zone and go towards something that is going to be a little bit more aligned for you, especially with the Page of Pentacles. It's going to be a small movement, but it's going to be uncomfortable. So some of you guys, again, like you could be, I don't know, there's something here, like I said, you could be holding back about something, and you tell somebody, and like you're giving them something, you're giving them a piece of information, okay? So again, it could be you that's like finally opening up, and moving forward with the decision you've made to come out and say this, okay? Page of Wands, Page of Pentacles, Queen of Swords. Yeah, some of you guys could be making your way or making an offer to a Queen of Swords. If this is work related, I see you guys going up to your boss and saying like, hey, I'm interested in a raise or a higher position. So again, there's just something here about like taking baby steps towards something that you want. With the Page of Pentacles, Queen of Swords, Four of Cups, you might not get the reciprocation that you want when you're approaching this Queen of Swords. Again, it doesn't have to be a boss, but that was what I was getting. But at the end of the day, like I said, it's like you guys aren't satisfied kind of like with what the result is. So with the Queen of Swords, Four of Cups, Four of Pentacles, you're like, okay, you're like keeping it in the back of your mind. Like, that's what I'm saying. There's a grudge here. So you don't get your way with someone in the next 48 hours, or something doesn't go the way you hoped in the next 48 hours. So you kind of hold on to it until you can manifest a new way to get what it is that you want. So you could be asking to borrow money if this is a parent. You could be asking for, let's say the Queen of Swords is actually your spouse, or I'm sensing more of an ex-spouse. And you're like, hey, I want the kids for Christmas. And they're like, yeah, no, that's not going to happen. So you're like, in the next 48 hours, you're like kind of pissed off about that with reason, okay? Four of Cups, Four of Pentacles, a Magician. Yeah, like you're going to manifest a way to get what you want in the next 48 hours. Doesn't matter what it is. Like you guys have something in mind. You want to be able to manifest this in order to move forward. In fact, you might get help from a King of Pentacles. Four of Pentacles, Magician, King of Pentacles. I see you guys here. If this isn't your dad, I see somebody here elevating their status. I see somebody here like taking the knowledge that they know and transmuting it until they get to the King of Pentacles. So some of you guys could be working on something. You could be pushing yourself forward. This could be, you could be working on your appearance. You could be working on a money venture. You could be working on anything. But I see that here, like you're able to glow up. To grow up and glow up is what I'm hearing. With the King of Pentacles, Six of Swords, the Moon, and the Chariot. Again, you guys... maybe you've been in like a financial strain for a long time, and maybe this was the year that you put your best foot forward, right? And then like now you have this glow up towards the end of the year, so now you're able to go into calmer waters. What you don't see coming is the Chariot, like forward movement. Like you're gonna start to align with people that actually want to support you if you haven't had support, that are gonna give you that that leverage that you need in order to continue to be successful in whatever it is that you're looking for. If it's not a job venture that you're resonating with, I'm just feeling like there's some part of your life that you're unhappy with. And so now you're trying to find a way to manifest a better way for yourself. And you do, because there is that glow up, grow up card. And so I do see you guys manifesting that. It's going to come with some obstacles, but you will be able to overcome it, is what I'm hearing. So yeah, it's just really looking like you guys are transitioning right now at this point in time. You're keeping a lot to yourself. These could be ideas. These could just be, you know, sometimes it's best to move in silence. And maybe that's what some of you guys are doing. If that's not resonating, then I think just at the end of the day, like you guys are just trying to be more honest people. You're just trying to be more open. I think you guys are just trying to figure out like who's trustworthy and who's not. Maybe you got burned a lot this year. And so you guys are being very picky and selective about who you express your good news to, or who you express your bad news to, right? Because there are people that want to see you succeed, but there are more people that want to see you fail. You know, that's just life. But yeah, hopefully this resonated, Aquarius. Maybe you're dealing with an Aquarius, Gemini. And I will catch you guys on the next one.